Hello, my loves. Welcome to our first weekly live stream that we're doing on Wednesdays now. Okay, I'm going to open this because it's like rather dark. I changed my desk around a little bit, different angle. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. So I honestly came up with a title for this and a topic pretty last minute. So this is going to be very stream of consciousness. I'm going to be channeling for you just what's alive for me and what's on my heart to share with you guys. So come join me live. I'm calling you guys all in because it's so much more fun when I can engage with you and also answer questions and stuff. So for my vision for these live streams is to give you some really raw, authentic feedback and coaching, and also just raw, authentically sharing what I do, how I create what I create in my business and in my life, because I'm also going to be doing a weekly live stream on my business page. And I was like, what's the difference? What am I going to do differently in here versus there? Because I want this space to be extra special because it's private and it's intimate. And I was thinking that this space will be where I get even more specific with you and give you more tangible kind of an outline of what I really do. And the business page will be for everyone. And then here will be for the people who have actually opted in to be in this particular space. So I'm going to be giving you even more value by being in this space than if you were just following me on my business page or my personal page. So that's my vision. You didn't really need to know any of that, but I just wanted to share it with you because this is all new coming through. Happy spring equinox, by the way. New beginnings are in the air. It is the equinox, and it's also a super full moon. Welcome, whoever just jumped on live with me. Hello. So my vision is to just be really candid here in this group with you and give you just my honest feedback as well. So if you're in this group, I would love to give you direct channeled coaching and feedback. If you join me live on these weekly live streams at noon on Wednesdays, noon Pacific, and you come prepared with questions, I will do the first half, just channeling and sharing what I feel everyone needs to hear. And then the second half, I will actually answer specific questions for you guys if you have them for me. So, and that's just more incentive for people to actually join this group versus on my business page. I won't be doing that kind of channeled coaching feedback as much. So that will happen here. So since you're here, yay, lucky you, you have the opportunity to get channeled feedback and coaching from me in these weekly live streams if you want it. And Nala is back. As always, she's got to be in the shot. Hi, Nala. You guys, let me know who's with me because I cannot tell right now. Comment below so I know who's here. And as I was saying, happy spring, happy full moon. We've got some magical energies happening right now. Welcome, welcome. This is so fun. Okay, so I can't tell who's with me. I really want to know, so comment so I can see. I think there might be a lag. If you have commented, I can't see it yet, so I will see it eventually. So what I wrote in the caption is, what you want wants you back. How to get out of your own way and receive your business desires. And then after that, you can ask me anything. So I will respond to comments as we go, but specifically at the end. And I will give you guys channeled, intuitive feedback if you want it around your business or anything else, but specifically your business. So what you want wants you back. I deeply, deeply believe in this. Hi, Jasmine. Oh, you're a new member. Welcome. I saw your beautiful comment today, and I was like, oh, I don't recognize her. So yay. So happy you're here, Jasmine. Welcome. So what you want wants you back. I am a firm believer in this, and you guys, if you've been following me, you've heard me say this a million times, but the desires of your heart were placed there for a reason as your compass this lifetime. So they're there to guide you. Hi, Roxana, welcome. Your desires are there to guide you. And as one of my favorite coaches says it, your desires are safe guidance. They really are. And what you want actually wants you back. What you want wants you and is meant for you. And if we could just If we could just embody the energy of fully knowing that, like if you fully believed that that was true, how would you feel? You'd feel relaxed, you'd be trusting, you would not be clingy or attached or stressed or anxious, because you would just be so grounded in the truth that you get to have what you want, right? Right? So that is very different than how a lot of us show up in our businesses when we have a desire in our businesses. We don't usually show up, and this is just from observation and also from my personal experience around myself. I've had to really transform this, and that's why I teach it. So we don't usually show up from the place of, oh, I want 5 new clients. Awesome. I'm meant to have 5 new clients, and 5 new clients are already mine. It's only a matter of time before they're actually here. And I'm so excited to meet these 5 new clients. I'm just going to chill and relax and follow my flow and receive these 5 new clients in a really quick, speedy way. Like, how many of you guys actually embody that when you're trying to get new clients or when you're launching something? Maybe, maybe not, right? Most of the time it's like, I really want 5 new clients. Oh, I wish I could have 5 new clients. God, it feels so difficult to find these 5 new clients. Where are they going to come from? Who's going to pay me that? Like, and all of that crazy shit. How many of you guys can relate to that? We do such crazy shit, don't we? Such crazy shit. So the goal is to get out of our own way. So when we do that, we're blocking the natural flow of what we want actually coming into our lives, because what we want really does want us. Wow, it's so glowy, the light in here. Hope you guys can see me okay. I feel like I'm in like a cloud of pink smoke. It's what it looks like. Oh, we're working on this new angle. It's fine, right? Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys relate to that just like downward spiral that your mind takes you on when you utter a desire around your business. Like immediately you're met with this like, oh, like this painful longing, like this assumption that you can't really have it, or this assumption that it's going to be hard, this assumption that like you're not worthy or something. We do this, right? And another thing we do is we ask permission. Geneva, welcome, my love. I love seeing your name here. We do this thing where we ask for fucking permission to want what we want. And you know what that is? That's like completely, what's the word? That's completely disrespecting source within you. That's how I feel. Because source, God, creator of the universe, placed those desires in your heart for you to have them. That's why they're there. Okay? Even the desires around money, even the desires around your business, right? We have so much crap around that, like worthiness stuff that makes us feel like, oh, we can't have it, right? That we have to live a small, like, lacking life, right? A moneyless existence. We feel like having money is like this crazy, crazy privilege that only some people get to have, and it's just not true. Jasmine says, yes, the inner me asks if I'm good enough. Yeah, I can so relate to that. Geneva, you're so funny. Yeah. And again, if we can really, hi Shauna, welcome. If we can really ground ourselves in the truth that you wouldn't have these desires if you weren't meant to create them and receive them. They're not put there to distract you. They're not put there to taunt you, to make you feel bad, right? They're not put there for you to be like, oh, that would be nice. You know, they're put there for you to trust them and to get out of your own way so that they can show up for you, so you can receive them. Because that's what I put in the title. What you want wants you. Those 5 clients want you as their coach. That money wants to be with you. It's the truth. But when you go into that space of not believing that, you block the natural flow. The natural flow is you having what you want, okay? And going back to what I was saying is, by you not allowing yourself to have it, and by you thinking that those desires are frivolous or stupid or impossible, is like literally disrespecting God within your heart, or spirit within your heart, creator within you, because that is your soul compass. Like you're given a compass at birth, and that is the desires in your heart, right? Jasmine said, up until yesterday, I used to grind instead of using finesse. Ooh, yes. I think God gave me that word, and when I looked it up, it means refinement and delicacy of performance. Yeah, execution and artisanship. That feels much better and is much more feminine. Exactly. I deeply believe in that. So that perfectly leads to where I want to go next. When you get out of your own way and you allow what you want to want you back, which it does, then the actual action steps you take, it is absolutely what Jasmine is saying. It's that finessing, right? It's not the friction and the hustling and the grinding. It's a delicate flow. It's not a whole lot of effort. It's effort, but it's pleasurable. And it's effort, but it actually creates results. It's not empty effort, which is what happens when we're in that grinding space, when we're coming from a place of, I don't think I can have this. I don't feel worthy of this. Maybe this isn't for me, even though I deeply want it, right? So if you can heal those limiting beliefs, and you can come from the place of, what do I really want? Okay, this is what I want. 5 new clients is what I want in the next 30 days. Awesome. And you can come at it from total faith and knowing that you get to, that it wants you to, your desire. Then the actual action steps you take are so much less difficult because the steps you take will actually lead you to results. Whereas if you approach it from, I can't have this, it's like the action steps you take are empty. And it's like spinning your wheels and not moving forward because the universe can't bring you what you don't believe in, right? The universe can't bring you what you don't believe is possible for you, what you don't believe you can have. So you have to get your mind right. And that's what it means by getting out of your own way. When you get out of your own way, the steps to getting to your goals are very simple and concise and flowy, and you don't even have to think about it very hard. You're just guided. And then things come to you that were kind of like things you couldn't even have done on your own. It's just because you got out of your own way. Now you're accessing this natural flow that is the truth of the universe. I am full-blown channeling right now, and I hope this is making sense. Okay, Geneva says, I love that. Cool. I'm glad this is making sense. Yeah, rather than the grinding, we're finessing our way there. I don't know if finessing is the word, but we're making it a word right now. So what you want wants you back, number one. If you can ground yourself in that, in mindset and in energy, right? So you believe what you want wants you back, and then you embody the energy of knowing that what you want wants you back. Then you're really accessing your feminine embodiment and you're in the energy of leaning back and magnetizing to you rather than leaning forward, hustling, grinding, looking for it, reaching for it, working for it really hard, which we know ultimately doesn't get us anywhere because we haven't grounded into the deep belief that it's happening, right? And the feeling that it's happening and the feeling that what we want wants us back, right? So this is my lesson for you guys today. It's really around shifting your mindset to really truly know and believe that what you want wants you back, and then embodying the energy of knowing that, right? And then flowing your way there to the results. Because once you lock in that embodiment that I'm telling you to do, the how shows up and you will be guided to it, right? Like it shows up for you and then you know exactly what to do. It really is a space of flow. It's not logical. That's why it's so difficult to explain. You have to do these first 2 steps first. Then you're in the vibration of being in a vibrational match, right? To your desire. Then the steps and the how can actually come to you and you're in flow with it, and it really does just flow. It flows like water, and you're taking action steps, but it comes like it feels so pleasurable because you're flowing your way there, right? That's what I stand for. That's what I'm all about. So tell me if you have questions. Ooh, I see new comments. Okay, cool. So Geneva says, I get so confident in my worthiness and then start receiving, and then the money slows down. So why does the money slow down, Geneva? You mean just like the natural, like it just fluctuates, and when it fluctuates, you freak out and then you fall out of alignment? Is that what happens? So she says, I get so confident in my worth, I start to receive, then the money slows down, and I question all over again, and then the money stops coming. I want to end that back and forth and just have it flow consistently. Geneva, I feel you, sister. I've been there. I need that knowing and embodiment so deeply. Yeah, we all do. And that's why I teach what I teach. And that's why I'm like, To all the strategy coaches out there, I'm like, awesome, amazing, but those people better not be working with people who haven't done this step yet. You know what I mean? Because no strategy in the world is going to get us consistent clients and consistent income until we've done this inner work. Do you feel me? That's why this is so powerful, because it's the source of our creation. It's the source of our manifestation. The strategy comes next. The how comes next. Hire your genius strategy coach. I have a genius strategy coach and I love her, but I know that if I had hired her before I did my own inner work, it would be a super frustrating experience, right? I'd feel defeated and sad, and I would be in that energy of like taking the action, doing the grinding and the hustling, but having no results because my insides were not aligned, right? My mind and my embodiment were not in place, right? That was, in case you guys don't know my story, that was the whole first 2+ years of my business. And since then, I still get this lesson and I'm still called forth to embody it deeper and deeper. But really, the first 2 years, I didn't understand this. I didn't know that my results were coming from my mindset and my energy. I really didn't. And I was so devastated. Like those 2 years, so 2015, 2016 were like probably the 2 hardest years of my life. And I was a newly married person. So it was like the first 2 years of my marriage as well were the first 2 years of my business. And it was awful. It was, I mean, you know, my husband and I, we just celebrated our 4-year wedding anniversary. Yay, us. On Saturday it was. And we've always been, you know, amazing. But financially, those first 2 years were a struggle because I didn't get this. Now that I get this, I know that whatever I ultimately want in my heart of hearts is what God, the universe, wants for me. And it is absolutely within my means, no matter how big my following is, no matter how big my list is, no matter whatever other stuff, whatever other external stuff, none of that matters. If I desire it, like my upcoming mastermind, by the way, called The Pleasure Mind. If you want to know more about it, comment and we'll connect. But I know that the desire I'm holding, it's going to be a huge launch for me, the biggest one I've had, it feels like. If it goes the way that I'm asking for it to go, it will be my biggest launch ever. And I know that if I get out of my own way, then it's absolute, like it will absolutely happen the way I want it to happen. I know that for sure now. And now, so once you really get this and you witness it happening in yourself, that when you really wanted something and you believed you could have it, you got it. And you start to really trust that that's the way it works. Because for a long time, you know, we don't trust it until we have a direct experience of it. And that's fine. You can gather evidence. That's what our brains need to do sometimes to grow our faith, whatever. But I know now, like, and what you'll get to too is the only thing that ever holds me back is I didn't fully want it. I didn't think I could have it, or I didn't feel worthy of it. That's the only reason things don't happen. Or maybe I was in that space of, oh, I don't think it can happen. And then I took action from a frantic place rather than that embodied, aligned, grounded place. I know it's like black and white now. It truly is black and white. And yes, there is that like disclaimer that sometimes, you know, it doesn't happen because there was something better that was meant to happen. Sure. But like that doesn't even resonate with me as deeply as what I'm saying. That like, it happens when you truly want it and when you're fully aligned, because the universe grants you every wish that you could ever have. The universe never, ever says you can't. We made all that up, right? Culturally, society, all that stuff is limiting beliefs and blocks that we've created. Okay, now I'm getting hot from this. Okay. Whew. The sun is shining. Here we go. Okay. I'm getting hot also like channeling because I'm so passionate about this. Tell me in the comments. Ooh, so many new comments. I wish it would scroll for me, but it doesn't. Okay. I need, Jasmine says, I love this. Oprah says you have to meet that vibration. Fuck yeah, Oprah. She is my favorite woman on the planet. Geneva says, yeah, like I'll call in money left and right, and then all of a sudden it comes to a halt. Geneva, why do you feel that is? Because, so I was talking to someone today, and she was telling me about something similar, and I want to know if this resonates with you, Geneva. She said, Chelsea, I did all these steps that you taught in your free training, and it was really, really working, but then it stopped, right? And I was like, tell me more about that. She's like, well, I had 2 women join my new program, but then the program had to start, and so I only got 2 women, and like, what is that about? And I was like, well, why did you close enrollment? Like, why didn't you keep enrollment open until you got what you wanted to get? And she was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I just assumed it wasn't working. I'm like, was it not working, or were you enrolling into the program? She's like, because she was doing a relatively really quick launch, you know, she didn't have enrollment open very long. And I was like, did it not work, or did you just stop manifesting? Like, did you stop believing and doing the actions and holding the vision? So what can happen is we can get so caught up in our current circumstances of, I only have 2 people in my program, therefore it's not working, right? Whereas it's like, well, you're not done enrolling into it. Like, what the hell? Or like, okay, I had $500 came in, but then a week went by and no money came in, so now it's not working. And it's like, that's not the ultimate truth. Over time, yes, you'll get to make money every single day. We can build systems to create that. I'm working towards that. You know, with my membership and everything, I get the experience of like, whoa, money's coming today and today and today and today. And it's taken time to create that. Yeah, it takes time. But my point is, like, there might be a day where no money comes in, and that doesn't mean your financial goal isn't occurring, right? Like, we have to get to a place where our vibrational imprint, that's the first time I'm ever saying that term. I don't know really where that's coming from, but we have to get ourselves to a point where our vibrational imprint is so solid and grounded, being like the energetic match for what we want, that we're not moved. Our faith and our vibration doesn't move just because there's a day or a week that money doesn't come in. That's my point there. Whew, I hope that serves all of you, because Geneva, you're inspiring me. It's not just for you. I hope you don't feel like I'm yelling at you. Hi, love. Hi, Danny. Jasmine, I thought that resistance or failure is natural. I don't know if it's from my personal training days, but I struggle with the idea of resistance. Is it because okay, resistance can happen even when you're following the flow. Resistance can happen when you're following pleasure, like I say to do, and your pleasure, your alignment tells you to start going on Facebook Live, but you're really scared. So you feel resistance, but you do it anyway because it's coming from alignment. That's my feelings about resistance. When something's out of alignment, I don't call it resistance. I call it like it's against your truth to go down that path. It's against your truth to think that thought and to feel that vibration. That vibration, that thought, that action step is not your truth. That's my feelings on resistance. I felt a huge pull to slow down this month and focus on the embodiment back end stuff of my business. I would be safe and hit my, I felt a huge pull to slow down this month and focus on the embodiment and back end stuff to my business. And I would be safe and hit my income goal. Then after a few days of trying to lean back, I freaked out, lost certainty, and fell into depression. It was really difficult. Yeah, see, so that happens when we haven't held that higher vibration for very long, and it's a new vibration we're trying to master. There's nothing wrong with that. So pick a vibration that is within your means at this time. So if your life depended on you manifesting $20,000 in the next 2 days, like, and you knew you really couldn't because you didn't believe you could, like, okay, that wasn't the best example, but you know what I mean? Pick a goal you actually believe you can have. Pick a vibration that's within your realm of reach. Master that vibration before you go to the next. That's how we increase over time incrementally and actually increase exponentially over time to get to our ultimate goal. So Geneva, like, it sounds like you picked an income goal that you could hold for a few days, but that you couldn't hold for very long. And so then you dropped back to your normal baseline vibration, which is doubt, fear, uncertainty. So can you create maybe a baby income goal, like a baby step towards the ultimate goal that you know you're not going to freak out about as easily? Because you're absolutely right. Because you freaked out and lost certainty, that's the only reason it didn't happen. So we have to work with ourselves, right? We have to be patient and pick a goal. Like, if you can't get your mind wrapped around $5,000 yet a month, wrap your mind around $1,500 a month. Master that. When you master that, getting to 3 to 4 to 5 is going to be so much easier than going from you making $500 a month to suddenly making $5,000 a month. It's not that it's not possible. It's that you're not able to hold that higher vibration yet because it's so different than your current one. That happens to us all the time. So pick goals that are a stretch, but not impossible for you to mentally and emotionally hold. Like 1 month will be overflowing and the next month robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, so Geneva, like, is this supporting you, Geneva, if you're still with me? To pick a goal that feels really, really doable, that you believe you can really, really have. So there's not this freak out. And also decide that it gets to be consistent. Pick a goal, an income goal that you believe you can hit consistently. Because the goal that you picked is too high compared to what you believe you can have consistently. Otherwise, it would be consistent. So pick a goal that you can master in its consistency. Okay? Yay. Okay, I see your hearts. Yeah. So whatever that is, and release the judgment. If it's a number you're like, God, I wish it was higher than that. Don't judge. Focus on that, hit it, and move to the next. Like, because what we can do sometimes for ourselves, I do this too, is like, God, I should be farther along. God, I know I could make more money than that. And oh God, this person's making more money than me and making more money than my goal right now. So I should like hop over my current goal and just go to the next. And it's like, we're setting ourselves up for failure when we do that. And so don't put any judgment around that number being too small or too high or whatever. Just pick a number you know you can get your energy behind, that you know you can believe. Jasmine loves vibrational imprint. Yay. Okay, Jasmine says the tipping point is 13%-ish. Just imagine how you can change the world. We don't have to have millions of followers. If we step into our true selves with simply 13% of the people that we meet, imagine how much. Yeah, I love that. Exactly. Like breaking it down to be way smaller than we think it is, because you're right. We all, right now, all of you could go get 5 new clients in the next week if you wanted to. Like that's, even if your following is small, we have an impact. We have a huge impact, and there are billions of people in this world. Danny says this is so juicy. Yay, I love it. Okay, I have a few more minutes to give you channeled coaching. So Geneva, do you feel complete? Danny, do you want me to channel for you? Jasmine, do you want me to channel for you? And the fourth person, if it's Roxana, I don't know who's here. Amanda, yay! So this is now the full-blown channeling phase. So comment any questions. I'm super intuitive and psychic. This is how I coach my clients. Just ask me something. I might ask you more questions, but yeah, if you want any support, now is the moment to get it. Like if you're feeling blocked, if you're feeling stuck, you have a question about your launch, a question about anything, ask away. Oh my God, yes, please. Yeah, so give me as clear of a question as possible. So I'll give you guys time to write. So be as specific as possible. This is my first time like doing this, I feel, in this group. I do this for like, you know, my membership and courses and programs of people that I've already been working with, but some of you I don't know very well. So this will be fun to do with almost strangers, right? Like strangers on the internet is my favorite phrase, because I was talking to someone who I met, like strangers on the internet. We were in this super deep phone call conversation, like sales conversation. And I was like, yeah, we're just 2 strangers on the internet. But this is what happens when you're in alignment. Like you attract exactly who you're supposed to talk to. So Danny says, typing, please hold. Yes. Yeah, so my gift that I'm going to own more overtly from now on, that I really want to own, is that I can feel within you anywhere that's not in alignment. So like where you're getting hooked on your own limitations that are keeping you, so the title of this, getting out of your own way, that are keeping you from getting out of your own way and letting the natural flow of your desires to come to you. So that's my gift, is I can feel exactly where you are not following pleasure on every level. I'm like the pleasure police. I'm the pleasure police / business fairy. Those are my titles that I'm playing with. Okay, here we go, Danny. I feel like I'm in a void where I'm literally growing so much in so many different ways, like mastering the fuck out of everything, yay. And that feels flowy and juicy. But I feel like I'm in a weird void where my humans haven't showed up yet to fill my one-on-one. Beautiful. My intuition is that the price point is not, you're not aligned to your price point. I know you didn't even say anything about that, but I feel like, because it feels like you're in flow with what you're doing, and I see you show up online, like you are there, and I can feel your power and your fire. So there's just something out of alignment in your actual offer with people. Like maybe you have a block around thinking that people can pay you what the current price is, in which case, if it's that, which I think it might be, if it's that, then just like what I was telling Geneva, lower that price temporarily. I'm sure you already have heard this and you've even done this yourself, but I think that maybe what you're selling is rather new, right? Because you've gone through so much transformation over the last year or so. So what you're selling is like a new version of Danny, you know, as the coach, as this master teacher. And there might be a little bit less confidence there in what you're doing now than when you were selling one-on-one as the more businessy coach type person. I don't know if that's what you called yourself before, but it was more around business, like strategy, right? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but I just feel like you need like 3 one-on-one clients at a lower price point to get completely solid in this is the transformation that occurs. Yes, people can pay me this, boom, and then move it to the next level and charge what you actually want to charge. I hope that's resonating. Tell me, Danny, if I'm onto anything. Okay, but legit, so many other things are clicking and being juicy and amazing. P.S. I love the pleasure police. Yes, it totally is. Yes, totally. Yay! Psychic business coach to the rescue. Yeah, babe. So like maybe you ideally want to charge like $15,000 and you totally get to charge that. You totally get to charge that at some point very soon. But we can't. You guys, this is perfect. Danny, thank you for asking this question. This is a perfect example of what I've been sharing this whole time. We can't get to a level that is like if we're holding a vibration of this level and we're trying to go all the way up here in one fell swoop, that's going to be really difficult. Just metaphysically speaking, just metaphysically speaking, that should be a hashtag, but because it's such a huge jump. But if she were to create a goal that's like at a halfway point or even at a third, I call this like create an offer that feels like irresistible. Like it would be impossible in your mind for someone to say no to that price. That's what sells. That's what sells. When I don't feel that way about my price points, I don't sell the thing. Brittany, hi, Mom. Yay, you're here. Ooh, this is so good. Okay, I'm going to try to like get through all of this and finish what I'm saying because I know this is going to help all of you. So Geneva, this might be happening for you too. Like putting price points that are higher than what you can vibrationally hold right now. So Danny, all she needs to do is pick a price point where she's like, I know that if my life depended on it, I could sell 3 of those packages by the end of the week because it's such a no-brainer, hell yes, for people to pay this, for people to pay $5K for this amount of coaching, right? And the more, the more we hold that vibe and the faster we do that, the easier it'll be to go to the next level, which would be a 10K package and then a 15K package. Like we build our foundation through there. Okay, reading. Yeah, I feel like I jumped so much. Exactly. It's not that like it's so new and aligned and so juicy. Fuck yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is so good, Danny. It's like you just need a few. I'm thinking like set your goal to 3 clients in the next 2 weeks. Lower the price to something that is a no-brainer to you. Like you feel it would be a no. So that's how I'm pricing my mastermind right now. I'm holding space. It's like a 9 to 10 month mastermind, and the price is like ridiculous. I'm giving them one-on-one support and group support and access to my membership for free. And the price point is like relatively low in my mind. But I like it that way because it's so easy to sell, and I feel like I'm over delivering, right? Like I'm delivering so much, and that's just the sweet spot, you know? And it's not that I won't raise the price at some point, and there's an early bird and then a regular, so I will raise it once this time, but it's like when we feel like what we're giving is really doable, and that will grow over time, right? The more you charge, the more you're like, oh yeah, people have money to spend and people can pay this. But in the beginning, it's like with any new offer, sorry, keep opening and closing this curtain. We have to get ourselves to a point where we believe it's doable for people and we believe it's possible, because the universe won't give us something we don't believe is doable and possible. The universe is just meeting us at our own mental limitations. So be aware of our mental limitations, right, you guys? Be aware of that and work with it and do baby steps and hit those baby goals. And baby goals over time, over the next 6 months, turns into huge exponential growth, okay? So don't feel discouraged, you guys, by lowering your prices or lowering your goals, because that's the way to get there faster. Yes, oh my God, or even though I do 6 months at a lower rate because I not only extended it to a year, yes, but I also upped the price. So maybe a 6 month and juicy price, then do a year. Yeah, exactly. So maybe you had like a really high level year-long thing and you're like, okay, maybe I'll do 6 months instead at a lower point. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know who was at, Danny, you were at my 3 pillars to a pleasurable, profitable business workshop. So this is that third pillar around like, the actual offers we create have to be a full fuck yes, totally in alignment thing in order to sell. So that's the length of time, that's the price point, that's what we give, that's our belief in what we're doing, like total certainty in the transformation that's going to occur. All of that has to be in alignment, and then it'll sell really easily. Yeah? Okay. I feel like I skipped. This is perfect what I'm going through with my upcoming. Yes, Brittany has an amazing event she's selling tickets to. She's in my membership. This is perfect for what you're going through with your event right now, ticket sales. Yeah, so you're picking a price point for your tickets and an amount of tickets that you want to sell that you can get your mind wrapped around, that you can believe is possible, right? And know that what you want wants you back always is really the big. Okay, I found you through a conversation between Anya and Chelsea, me, yeah. And I loved the idea of surrender and submission. Jasmine, see, you found me through Anya. She's my bestie. I'm so happy you're here. Surrender and submission, letting God penetrate you. Fuck yes. Anya and I have the best conversations. We literally talk about this stuff every single day. I'm so happy you got to see that. And letting God penetrate you in terms of being able to surrender everything that does not belong in the essence of me. Have you learned any tips for full surrender and submission? Letting God come through you? Yeah. I have a whole course on that called Soul Seduction, and a course called Creative Vixen, where I really feel that our inspiration for the work that we do and our inspired action, like all of that is God penetrating us with inspiration. And the more that you can surrender and allow it to come through and be a servant to the work coming through you, right? Like I am right now, right? It's not comfortable to commit to going live in this group every week. It's not comfortable to be on a Facebook Live and to channel like with strangers on the internet. Like all these things are scary to my ego, fully. But it feels so good. It's like orgasmic to show up anyway and to lean back and to let this transmission come through me. So I'm doing it right now, right? When I'm filling my programs and I'm selling online, I'm doing that too. And I'm writing a post that I want to share my offer in. I'm leaning back and I'm allowing spirit. I'm inviting spirit to come through me, through my words, to get this feeling and vibe across to the people so that my people can find me easily and join the programs they're meant to be in. So anything that's going to help you with the energy of surrender. So for me, it's you're seeing me do it in action, but I find deep surrender through sex to be like totally blunt. So I talk a lot about that in that course, Soul Seduction, where the deeper I surrender in sex, the more I've been able to understand how to live in that way. And that's so much about living in our feminine embodiment. But also like going to the ocean is my place where I go and I sit there when I'm feeling like I'm attached and I'm not surrendering. I sit there until I can get to a place of fully letting go. And that's like my soul medicine, going to the ocean. And thankfully I live here. I live by the ocean. So it's structuring your life and your spiritual practices and your self-care practices so that it supports you in your surrender. Whew, how about that? You like that? Okay. I don't know if you're still here, Jasmine. I hope you are. If not, watching the replay. Maybe you're commenting right now. Yes, haha, Kate, thank you. I feel like I needed this, of course, so I randomly caught you live, of course. Yay! So Danny just did the same thing, right? She noticed what she needed. She asked her what she needed. She didn't know how it was going to come in, but she surrendered and she was guided to being here right now where she got exactly what she needed. Oh, Geneva was a part of Soul Seduction. Geneva says, it was so good. I may go through it again. Yay! So just so you guys know, Soul Seduction is a bonus you get by being a part of my membership. My membership is open for enrollment. It's only $33 a month. So Jasmine, if you're like, I want all of this magic right now, here's the link for you to check it out. the Sexy Success Squad. You get so much from me. Like, it's ridiculous. You get all my courses and my programs for free. You get weekly goodies and channel trainings from me like this. I hold you in feminine embodiment practices. I give you Kundalini yoga practices. I do a whole hour of just channeling for everyone in the group like this, but longer. And you can send me your questions in advance. And I coach everyone who has any questions once a month, like channeled. Plus you have a private Facebook group where I answer questions weekly whenever people ask me stuff. So you get like to be in my bubble of love and support. Am I writing this right? ChelseaRoses.com, Sexy Success Squad. That should work. So I just dropped the link in the comments to my membership. I would love to have you, Jasmine. Okay, cool, you're still here. Yay, so you can literally access Soul Seduction. That was like a $444 course. It's all free, it's all in there, instant access, which is amazing. And that's why I created this membership, because I want it to be easy for people to get into this work with me, like super, super easy. So there you go. Just in case you guys didn't know, membership is back open. I closed enrollment at the beginning of February, and it's been amazing. And I just realized so many more women are meant to be in it, and I love it so much. So I reopened enrollment for it. And I don't know how long I'm going to keep it open. It might be for a week. It might be for a month. So what I'm telling people is, if you're on the fence, just dive in, just jump, because yeah, I don't know how long it's even going to be open. So do it. Trust yourself. If you feel called. Agnes, hi, my love. Watch the replay. You're going to love this training. I'm wrapping up right now. Did I miss any questions? Danny, I love you. Can't wait to hear what package you create instead. Jasmine, I love you. Brittany, I love you. Geneva, I love you. Okay, I think I got everyone's questions. This is so fun, you guys. So I'm going to be doing this every week, this kind of live stream event every week, and giving whoever's live with me channeled intuitive business coaching. So mark on your calendars, Wednesdays here in this group, Feminine and Body Leaders, at 12 Pacific. And this will be our weekly jam. Yes. I'm so excited. Invite your friends. Like, this is free support, free content. Haha, I legit know exactly what I'm doing, of course. Gonna post today. Yes! Pleasure Police in the house. Business Fairy in the house. Danny! Yes, I love that Agnes knows Danny. Yay! Okay, you guys. Any final words? Thoughts? Join my membership if you're feeling called. This is like a tiny, tiny taste of what's happening in that space. Also, just gonna put this in here. Woo-wee! Pleasure Police! I love it. Agnes says, come join the membership. Agnes, I freaking love you. Yeah, Agnes is in it. Like, isn't it amazing? So Brittany and Agnes are here right now, and they're in the membership. It really is like a sisterhood. I didn't know how it was going to be possible. My intention was like, I want this to be a gigantic virtual women's circle that's ongoing. It's a 12-month container. So when you join, you're in for 12 months. It's not like come and you go, wishy-washy. Like, it's a container, and when you're there, you're there. I don't know how it's possible, but it's freaking happening, and people are loving it. I love it. Agnes says it's so good in there that she can't get enough. Agnes, I love you. Yay. So I will add this, that not to overwhelm you guys, but yeah, the membership is the place to be, but also I'm not talking about this publicly. So I'm only sharing this here. And like, when I feel called to invite someone into this, which is, I have a mastermind called The Pleasure Mind that is starting in the beginning of May. Enrollment is open for that, and you actually get the membership for free when you are in the mastermind. The mastermind is called The Pleasure Mind, which is all about everything we've been talking about in this, everything I ever talk about, which is when you are in full alignment and you're following pleasure on every single level, your success is inevitable, and you can get where you want to go 10 times faster by following pleasure. So that mastermind is what I was talking about earlier. The price point is ridiculous. Is ridiculous for what I'm giving, because you get one-on-one support from me, and you get group support, and you get the membership for free. So if you're in the membership and you want to join the mastermind, we just suspend your membership payments while you're in the mastermind, if that makes sense. And this is kind of like my um, alternative solution to taking on more one-on-one clients. I'm like, I feel kind of maxed out with the one-on-ones. So the mastermind is a way for me to help more of you and still give you one-on-one support, but in a way where I can support a large group. So that's going to be like I see this like spaceship. Anytime I think about the energy of that group, I see this like pleasure spaceship, like taking off into the ethers and just like leaving this planet in the best way possible, if you know what I mean. So super, super elevation, crazy amounts of pleasure and prosperity and ease. And like, if you've been in that place where you know, it just is stupid that you're not making what you want to make at this point in your business. Like, it's stupid not to have the amount of money you want to have. It's stupid that you're not a super well-known leader yet. Like, you just can't believe how it's not happened yet. That's what this space is for. That's what the mastermind is for people who are at that level and they're ready to like just burst into their next level within the first 30 days of being in the container. So what happens is, as soon as you join, you enter my one-on-one container and we go, 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 go. We bust you through everything. Then the group actually starts on May 8th. So as soon as you enroll, you get this bonus support from me for the same price as if you enrolled right when it starts. So people, as soon as you join, you're getting this like bonus time with me, just one-on-one, preparing you for the 9-month container that is the Pleasure Mind. So you get one-on-one sessions with me. You get a bi-monthly, so twice a month, group call on Zoom with me. And depending on the size of the group, I'm probably going to split the group into 2. So those Zoom calls will stay really intimate with no more than 10 people. And everyone in that group will get laser focused coaching from me as well. So it's just a high level way to work with me that is way more accessible than actually doing one-on-one with me, which I don't have a lot of space for anymore. And it's, yeah, it doesn't fit my lifestyle as well. So I have things I'm working on and things are moving. Amazing. So happy. Jasmine just signed up for the Sexy Success Squad. Oh my God. Hi, my love. I love you. Welcome to the space. Welcome, welcome. So I want you guys to witness as we wrap up. So you're going to get a welcome email from me right after this, Jasmine, that I'm doing exactly what I teach. And I just had someone join my thing, right? So I'm not doing that to brag. I'm saying this to show you how easy it gets to be when you actually do what you deep down want to do and you make goals that are within your realm of possibility, like realm of what you feel you can have, right? So she just signed up. Jasmine, I love you. I feel like I've known you forever, but I literally just met Jasmine. She just joined my group like not that long ago. So, in this group, this free group, and now she's in my membership. Hi, hello, I love you. I can't wait for you to introduce yourself in that group. But that's how freaking easy it gets to be, you guys, where you're just doing your purpose work and you're letting your message and your movement carry you, and you let it be your foundation for your faith, right? I'm so committed to my work in this world and so grounded in it that I don't have to worry about sales and money and all of this stuff. I can just lean back and know that my mission is working through me and the right people get into my offers because I show up and I'm allowing myself to be the channel like Jasmine and I were talking about. So boom, baby. Boom, baby. Okay, I love you guys so much. This is like the best thing ever. And I'm so much more alive on Wednesdays than on Mondays. Can you tell? Like, this is the day I was supposed to do, because for those of you who don't know, I was doing these live streams in this group on Mondays, and Mondays are like not the day I should be talking on a live stream. Let it carry you. Yes. Any tips to getting that place, that trust? This is the last thing I'll answer, and then we'll wrap up. So Geneva, yes. Sit with you and God. Sit with you and God until you feel it, okay? It's a super annoying answer, isn't it? Sit with you and God and your soul. Connect to your soul's existence before this lifetime, and fucking remember why you were born, okay? Remember why you were born. Geneva, you are a powerhouse. You are so, like, your heart is explosive with magic. I'm feeling your energy right now. I'm channeling for you, Geneva. Your heart is explosive with magic that you're meant to give. You are so powerful. and so needed. What you came here to share is so needed. And I will be honest that being grounded in my purpose, it's taken me 5 years of being an entrepreneur to really own that. So it's not like I'm expecting you to wake up one day and suddenly fully own it, although I think that does happen for people. That's been my deepest struggle. But if I can fucking overcome that, then you can too, you know? So be open to seeing why you were put here. Be open to seeing how big your work really is, right? And how big your message and your purpose really is. And from there, from witnessing the bigness, right, of what you really are here to do, what's happening with your income this month becomes so irrelevant. Like it just loses so much charge. And you realize that you wouldn't be alive right now if you weren't meant to do this. And you being meant to do this means you getting paid. Like it's just done. So just decide right now that you're financially supported in doing the work you do and let it go. And sit with you and God and get to that place where your heart cracks open and you remember why you're here. Like for me, oh, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, you guys, this is so like intense. This is so intense in a good way. For me, I can't even I don't even have the time to talk about it, but like I feel I feel my purpose so deeply in my heart around resurrecting the divine feminine on this planet and empowering the women on this planet to fucking own who they are and be who they came here to be and have dominion over the physical realm. That's what I'm here to do, is help women get to a place where they know that they are bigger than money and they're bigger than their businesses and they're bigger than all this other bullshit crap that's happening, and they can literally do anything because they are God in a body. They are goddess realized. That's what I'm here to do. And that will make me cry, you know? I feel it in my heart literally right now. Boom. Yes. Preach it, right? We're having like a healing session right now, you guys. I'm going to say it. I'm moving to Poland and then to Portugal in the summer and fall. And then I'm going to come visit you, Agnes, because I've always wanted to go to Portugal. So yeah, everyone declare it. Declare it all. Thanks for holding us in this, baby. I love you. I love you too, Agnes. You guys, this was amazing. I'm so grateful you all jumped on live with me. So grateful. These comments, you guys, this is just everything. Everything I just said for Geneva gets to be applied to all of you. It's for all of you, okay? All of you watching the replay too. It's for all of you. You wouldn't be here, right? You wouldn't be alive right now if you weren't supported in your mission. Supported equals also being financially supported. That's done. What would you do? How would you think? How would you feel right now if you knew for sure you were already financially supported? Then you just get to show up, right? And serve from a genuine place of serving. You do get to show up, right? So it's not that you just sit and do nothing and hide in a cave and tell yourself you're supported. You lock in the feeling of being supported, then you go share your artwork with the world, okay? And the people fucking find you and make something, make a way for them to pay you money. That's it, okay? That's it. Give them ways, give them avenues. You are goddess energy. Oh, Jasmine, you're goddess energy. Give them ways to pay you money. Create avenues, right? I created my membership because I didn't want money to ever be a reason someone can't have my work and can't be in my space and can't ride the waves of pleasure and magic and prosperity and purpose. So I created my membership. It's a really easy way for people to pay me all the time and for people to get my magic and my work, right? So that's where the practical stuff fits in. Do it really quickly and then just keep showing up. Share your heart, share your soul, share your heart, share your soul, surrender, be the channel, get out of your own way. Mic drop. Okay, you guys, this is amazing. Jasmine, I'm going to send you your welcome email right now. I love you guys so much. This is probably my favorite live stream I've ever done. Ever. You guys are fierce fucking feminine power. Oh, so good. That's another hashtag. Fierce fucking feminine power is what we are up to in this space. Okay, guys, hang out with me every Wednesday at noon Pacific in this space. Invite all your friends. the portal we just opened is crazy amazing. So I can feel that this group is going to explode in numbers now. That this is so in flow and amazing. So invite all your people. Let's grow this space and let's all sail into our destinies as feminine embodied leaders. So good, right? I love you all. Fierce, feeling it is what Agnes says. I love you all so much. I will see you. I will see you all very, very soon. And I will see those of you in my membership. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, you guys. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon.